All right, so there is a new trend in the real estate market and real estate sector, particularly in Lagos, because I'm Lagos based, so I can't say much about Abuja yet. But in the Lagos real estate sector, and um, since I'm the property guy, so I'm supposed to like gist you guys about it, so that you guys can also try to now position and take advantage of this new trend. And this new trend is asset management. Now, I've been doing real estate since 2018. Um, Made my fair share of mistakes, and in the past 2 years, um, I've been trying to um, correct some of those mistakes I made earlier, while I was just like still a newbie in the industry. And one of those mistakes I made earlier was I for a lot of the properties I was selling, and for a lot of the properties I was buying also, I did not put into asset management into consideration. So in this episode of Meet the Property Guy, I'll be discussing about asset management in Lagos real estate. What's the new trend about it? What are the people doing it? What are the different opportunities regarding it? And why me, as Rabiu, I'm going to endorse it. So in case you are coming across like a video from us or my face for the first time, these are Meet the Property Guy Property channel, and this is where we discuss everything real estate. And my name is Rabiu. You can also call me the property guy. That's fine. So we discuss everything here about the market, the real estate market, the real estate sector, the real estate industry, the trends, the graphs, the analytics, the risk, the challenges, the problems, the scams, the document, the frauds, the companies, the developers, the opportunities. We discuss everything here basically. How you can make money, how you can lose money. We discuss it here. And for what we do at the property guy, particularly for the Lagos real estate, you can't find any other channel that do it as intensive and intentional, just like as we do it here. Because my channel is already 5 years plus already, and this is what we have been doing from day one. So if you are a real estate enthusiast, you are a real estate investor, you are an about to be real estate investor, you are a realtor, you are at any part of the value chain in the real estate sector, this channel is your go-to channel. So after watching this particular video, I also invite you and suggest you watch our other videos. So just pick any of our playlists. We have a playlist on pros and cons, we have a playlist on real estate investor series, we have a playlist on real estate masterclass, we have a playlist on land documents, we have a playlist on real estate companies, we have a playlist on shortlets, we have a playlist on land banking, we have a playlist on Ekpe, on Ibejuleki, on Ikeja. So just pick any of these playlists and start watching some of these videos. So and if you have been following me for like 3 years, for like 4 years too, it's natural that some of the videos that we have done 3 years ago, 4 years ago, you have forgotten them. So one of these days, also pick any of our playlists and try to watch all those previous videos, just like to get yourself refreshed. It's very, very important. All right, so let's go straight into the topic now about asset management in Lagos real estate. What are the trends? Who are the people doing it? And why I am endorsing this for everyone. All right, so asset management, specifically, like I said earlier, I made some mistakes as a realtor, as an investor, when I started investing in real estate and selling real estate too, which was like for a lot of properties, I really did not put a projection or put a plan into how will these properties be managed, how will these assets be managed. And now I'm correcting that, and I've seen the trend already, and I've jumped on it. And for a lot of you guys also, I'm going to suggest you do the same too. Now, real estate is not just about you splashing the cash and buying a land here, buying a building here, buy an apartment here, buy a duplex there. You also need to have a well thought out plan on what we call portfolio management. Portfolio management. Now, for someone like me, as at today, I've bought land in 31 locations, 3 and 1, 31 locations in 5 states in Nigeria. Now, definitely it's already difficult for me to manage that kind of thing. Now, then I have cash flow assets in 5 locations, all in Lagos anyway. So it's now becoming very, very important on how will these assets be managed. And the same can be said for a lot of my clients too. People that have 15 locations, 10 locations, 9 locations, 8 locations, 7 states, 2 states, 3 states. How will your property be managed? Because you see, the appreciation in real estate is not in you holding that asset, not just holding it. The appreciation in real estate is in how well managed is that asset while you were holding it. So if you buy a land 10 years ago, and for the entire 10 years, the estate, the land is not managed, the price or the value of that property is going to change, but it's not going to change as much as if that estate is managed and that asset itself is managed. So management or asset management is a key criteria for appreciation and liquidation, and is even more important in when you are investing for cash flow. So you are buying apartments for short lets, you are buying apartments for rentals, you are buying shops or commercial spaces for lease, for you to lease it out. You are buying land or farmland for you to lease it out. This cash flow assets management is very, very key for them. So in the past 2 years now, we've now seen a couple of companies, smart companies, let me put it that way, because these companies, since they started incorporating the service of asset management to their products, they have been able to scale quite faster than most other companies. Now I'm talking about companies like Asset House. Asset House is the asset management company for Crestview and AMUT. I'm talking about Asset House. Asset Rise. Asset Rise is the asset management company for Palmrich Estates. Then Loft and Lodge. Loft and Lodge is the asset management company for Idala. So these asset management companies have been able to provide investors with a very key service or value-added service, which is buy the property. Okay, I did not mention Flinks. So Flinks manage their assets through the Lantern app. Asset Rise also have the Flap app also. So Flinks is also so all these companies, they offer their investors a value-added service of buy the assets and worry no more. From the moment that we have delivered that asset to you, we take off the rest from you. So Asset Rise, when they sell the Palmrich land to you, immediately they allocate your plots. Asset Rise handles the rest. They start planting the oil palm. They start managing the oil palm. They start taking care of them till harvest. When it's harvest, they start to harvest them. They start to mill them, and then they start to process, refine the oil, sell the oil, and pay you. Asset Rise. For Asset House, when you buy a property, any of the Crestviews, Asset House through Crestview handles the shortlet management, get occupants, check-in and check-out, the maintenance, the repair. Asset House manage that for you, and they just every month they look at what comes in this month, the number of days for bookings, and they remit to their clients. Asset management, they are managing the assets. So, and that's why even the Crestview Ilupeju that AMUT have built like since 2 years ago, 2 years plus now, is, if you go to there, is well managed. They even repainted that building this year. They repainted. So if there is a generator, they change the generator. If there is an AC that is not working, they change the AC. They don't even call anybody that owns the flat or owns any flat there. Asset House manage that and that entire headache on behalf of the client. So same thing for Loft and Lodge. They are also the ones managing Edala projects. Then Flinks, Leeds 1, Leeds 2, Chester 1, Chester 2, Wales 1, Wales 2, Bradford 1, Bradford 2, Buckingham Apartments. All these are managed by Flinks, and all the investors that Flinks sold to. I have a client for Leeds 1, I have a client that bought Leeds 2, I have a client for Chester 1, I have a client that bought Bradford 1 too. So Flinks manages all the apartments and also remits to clients every month too, basically. So they have an app where investors can also track their revenue. So asset management is very, very vital, and that's why since like I mentioned before, since like almost 2 years now, I'm trying to correct that part in trying to introduce only assets or properties to my client that I know that immediately after they are bought, the management of the assets is done automatically. It's very, very important. 2020, 2019, some of you bought land. 2018, 2017, some of you bought land. 2021, 2022, some of you bought land. When was the last time you went to that land? When? Me that I'm in Lagos. I bought a land in Bejuleki 2021. The last time I've been on that land was 2022. That's the last time. I used to pass, I'll pass 11 like this. I'll be looking at the road. Like, what do I go and do there? What do I want? Even now they have done the road, they tied the road to up to a point. I still did not go there. Now imagine you that you are abroad. How many land do you want to visit? So that's why it's important you start looking at asset management into your plans, and start partnering with companies that offer asset management as a value added service. Now the challenge a lot of investors have is, will there be transparent? Will there be transparency? Will there be honesty? All these people are not going to be ripping me off. You know, they are paying me so amount every month. What about they make more than that? See, if you want to be the only one making money, you're also going to be the only one facing the burden. If people are helping you to share some of your burden with you, they also share your profit with you. So it's for you to decide that, if I want all my profit and I don't want to share with anybody, that's fine. You're also going to face all the burden and you're not going to share with anybody. But if some people are sharing the burden from you, they also like share the profit from you. So that's how it is, basically. So I know a lot of investors have this, what about they are making more than me? What about they are doing this? They are making this and they are emitting this, blah, blah, blah. Do it yourself. Then manage it yourself. That's fine. Go there. Go and plant the trees yourself. Go and be opening the door for anybody that want to check into the shortlets yourself. And when they are out, go and open the door again and check if they're not spoiling anything. You can't pass through that stress. That's it. How many assets can you manage yourself? How many assets can you oversee yourself? So if what they are paying you or what they are remitting to you is 200k, and that 200k does not, you don't have to involve your time, you don't have to involve your energy, you don't have to, your supervision is not needed, nobody has to call you, then your objective is, how can I make this 200k to become 2 million? So that means I can make 2 without my time, without my supervision, without anybody calling me. Just make 2 million. So that's it. You understand? Because we Nigerians, particularly we Nigerian investors, we don't like the idea of someone is making so amount of us. People are going to make money off you. That's the truth. That you like to accept it or not. Because that's the reality of life. People are going to make money off you. That you like to accept it or not, that you like to agree to it or not. So what is paramount to you is that anybody that is making money off you is also sharing from some part of your burden. So you can't just make money off me for free. No. As you are taking some from my pocket, means I'm carrying some load in your head. I need to carry load. You can't be collecting this money from my pocket and I'm still the one carry all the load. No, you should carry from this load. So that's how you do it. But people who will always make money off you is certain. You can't be, no matter how smart you are. So don't even try to be too smart for it. So these are examples. There will likely be other asset management company, but these are the ones I've worked with so far. Asset Rise, I have close to like almost 20 clients with Asset Rise. I've done more than more than 500 plots with Asset Rise, basically. With Asset House, I have clients at Cresville Surulere 1, Cresville Surulere 2, Cresville Lekki, Cresville Anthony, Cresville Ikeja. I have clients there with Asset House. For Flings, I have clients at Leeds 1, Leeds 2, Bradford 1, Chester 1, and I'm managing my client assets quite impressively. So asset management is the way to go. Portfolio management is the way to go, and let me also market my app. I also market my app. So one of the things that we're also going to be doing on our PropTech app, that we're already doing because we already have a pilot version, is for you to also be able to manage your portfolio just from your phone, from anywhere you are. Then another fantastic thing that we are doing is we are also doing centralization, which means that either it's Asset Rise that is managing your property, it's Asset House that is managing your property, it's Loft and Lodge that is managing your property, it's Flinks that is managing your property. From our single PropTech, you can see all of them. Because now the Lantern app is only for Flinks property. The Flap app is only for Asset Rise property. But our own app covers for all of them. Basically, we consolidate. Basically, so and again, we have our pilot version, we have our team working, we have our pitch. So we are looking at also partnering with us regarding this, because I can tell you categorically, within the next 5 to 10 years, the asset management industry in Nigeria should go into like around 50 billion. Yeah, 50 billion. The asset management industry, if not even more. Let's say 50 to 100 billion. So, and that's why one of the things that myself, I'm trying to also like pioneer, we are ahead, and you can also partner with us, be a equity investor or angel investor with us in exchange for equity, and at other future seed funding you can exit, or IPO you can exit, or at any time you can just exit and just make your profits. All right. So I still remain your number one property on the planet, your property and investment property consultant, Rabi Mustafa. Thanks once again for watching our videos, and see you next time.